how to create a budget. If you ask yourself this question and actually did some research and actually are watching me right now, you are ahead of more than 60% of adults living in Canada. Hi, my name is Joseph Elchakia from Business in 10. In this video, I will show you how to build a budget using a very effective and free online software. It is very user-friendly. You'll love it. I have the link for the free online software in the description section below, or you can press on the button on the left corner of the screen. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button so that you'll be notified when I release the next video. Please share this video and leave me a comment and tell me what you think in the comment section below. Let's get started. As usual, I will boil things down and keep things simple. So, why have a budget? Well, if you want a happy life, you should have a budget. As simple as that. Making money is very hard. Spending money is very easy. And if you don't know where your money is going, you will end up like this. So if you don't want to end up like this, you need a budget. A budget will help you save money for a house, a car, a vacation, or saving money for your children to go to school, have affordable birthdays, weddings, and most importantly, save money to retire happy. Most of us neglect the fact that we will not be able to work forever. We need money to retire. Large organizations like the federal government don't only have a great pension for their employees, they actually give them a pre-retirement course early in their career and before they retire, to educate them on how to manage their money, how to budget, and how to manage their affairs, and so on. So if the federal government does it, why don't you? So here's what I did. I took the Fed's pre-retirement course and customized it for you. You can take this course, which covers everything you need to know about retirement planning, financial planning, such as where to put your money, invest your money, tax planning, and estate planning, how to write a will, avoid taxes, and so on. It is a comprehensive course. It is usually priced at $850. I am offering it to you for a limited time for only $195. To take this course, just click on the link in the description section below. I am so confident that if you are not well informed, by the end of this course, you get your money back. Back to creating a budget. People in general don't like to bother with a budget. This is why more than 60% of adults don't have one. As many as 56% of us find themselves running out of money at the end of their pay period. Other research shows that up to 78% of us are living paycheck to paycheck. This is a lot of people. Having a budget will give you a peace of mind so that you can sleep at night knowing that you have your affairs in order. I will be taking you soon to the free online budget, but before we do that, you need to get ready. You need your net income information. You will find this information on your tax return or on your pay stub. Net income is your money after the deductions, such as Canada Pension Plan or Quebec Pension Plan, EI, and so on. Make sure you have your net income information from all sources. And pull out all the information on your expenses, such as rent or mortgage, utilities like hydro, heating, and so on. Pull out the information on your credit cards, line of credits, and so on. Have a good idea on how much you spend on food, clothing, going out, vacation, and so on. Okay, here's a strategy that we will be following. There are 5 steps for good budgeting and happy financial life. 1. Spend money on needs first. Needs are like paying your rent or mortgage, utilities, food, things that you need to survive. 2. Pay your most expensive debt next, like credit cards, because credit cards charge you 18 to 25%. They are the killers of your money. 3. Save money for a rainy day. You need some money in case something goes wrong, and things do go wrong. Like your car needs repairs, washer or fridge stop working, or God forbid you lose your job. You need about 6 months of living expense saved away. 4. Save money for your future, like retirement, in RRSP, TFSA, and for your kids' education in RESP. And 5. If there's money left over, go have fun. By the way, I cover all of this and much more in my pre-retirement course that I talked about earlier. If you are not well informed, you will get your money back. Now let's go to the online budget. Like I said, the link is in the description section. Okay, press on Start My Budget. In here they ask you a few things to customize the budget for you. Your life situation. I'm going to use couple. Use whatever is appropriate for you. Your age range. I'm going to say 55 to 59. Your work status. I'm going to say full-time. Your home, whether you own your home, rent, or other. So I'm going to say homeowner. And your primary budget goal. Here you can choose stay on track, save money, cut my expenses, etc. Okay? It's up to you. In this case, I'm going to choose create my first budget. Start. Okay, here we are. So pay attention to these numbers here. They'll change as we build the budget. And like I said earlier, if you look at your tax returns or paycheck, it will tell you your net income after deductions. Use that number. For this example, I'm assuming $52,000 of net income annually, which makes it $2,000 every 2 weeks, just to keep things simple, and the same for my spouse. Okay? So I'm going to say 2,000. Rent, property income. I don't have an income from a rental property. Education, savings, and loans. I don't have any of that, but in your situation you may have something different. That's fine. You can put it there. By the way, this is a very user-friendly software. If you hover here, it'll tell you what this means. Amount you receive after deductions are taken off. In other words, your net pay, like I was saying earlier. So if you hover there, they'll tell you exactly what they mean. In this case, income earned from a property you own if you rent space, okay? And so on and so forth. So if you don't know what they mean, you just hover there and they will tell you. And if you have, let's say, other income other than what they mention here, you can add an item right here. And you can say, you know, cottage rent, if you have that. And you say, okay, how much on a monthly basis? Okay, you can put a number here, $200, and guess what? It'll add it up right here. Okay, in my case, I don't have any of that, so I just want to show you that you can add a line. You can customize it to your liking. Okay, let's go on. Now let's go to savings. Again, if you look here, it'll tell you money you set aside to pay for unexpected expenses. Ideally, the fund should be enough for you to live on for 3 to 6 months. Remember what you talked about earlier? This is the rainy day money. So you got to put some money aside so that you have some money for a rainy day. So I'm going to put $500 for a rainy day. Cool. And as soon as you put this in there, the system will show you that there's now $500 in the bank or saved away. Okay. For RSP, I'm going to put $800. RESP, I'm not going to put anything, but if you are putting some money in there, you can do that. Home renovation. If you have a home, you probably need reno. You should put some money away. I'm going to put $100 on a monthly basis. If you want to buy a car, and again, like I said earlier, they'll always give you a hint what to put in there. If you want to buy a car in the future, you can put some money in there, okay? And the income tax, that's based on the $52,000. okay, for both, for me and my spouse, I calculated earlier, is $23,000, okay? And this is annually, and they'll calculate the rest for you, okay? Okay, and again, if you have other savings, you can add an item in here, and you can name it, and you can put the number in there. You can customize it to your liking. Let's move on. Expenses, and this is really cool because they put everything in categories such as debt repayment, housing, communication, food, insurance, and so on. So let's go to debt repayment. We pay credit cards first because it's expensive. So how much on credit cards? It depends what amount you have. I'm gonna put $700. Okay. On line of credit, I'm gonna put $100. Personal loan, if you have a personal loan, you put it there. If you have student loan, you put it there. Okay, and if you have other than those items, you add an item and you put it there. Cool? All right. Housing, mortgage payment. Like I said in the beginning when I was setting the budget up, I said I had a house, and let's say I have a mortgage. If you don't have a mortgage, that's fine. In this case, I'm going to put $1,000 per month. A home line of credit, if you have a home line of credit, and you put it there. You have a payment, you put it there. Property tax. For property tax, I'm gonna put, let's say, $300. You put yours. If you live in a condo, you have condo fees, you put the number there. Home insurance. If you have a home insurance, I'm gonna put $100. Again, you know, if you hover here, they'll tell you, they give you hints, shop around and compare options before renewing your insurance. Pretty cool, eh? Furniture and appliance. I'm gonna put $1,000 annually in case I want to buy a new fridge, you know, whatever you need to do, you should have some money aside because these things don't become a surprise. Hey guys, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button. Give me the thumbs up and please share this video. Let's keep going. Outdoor equipment, and let's see what they mean. Cost for outdoor maintenance of your home, such as snow removal, gardening, etc. Okay, so I'm gonna put here, let's say, $500 for snow removal. You can put whatever is applicable to you. Home security system, I'm gonna say $20 a month. Depends on what you have. Electricity, let's say $100 per month. Water and sewage, let's say $100 per month. And heating, let's say $100 per month. It depends on your situation. You put the applicable number. And again, if you have more housing expenses, you can add right here another item, name it, and put the number in. Okay, communication. Okay, telephone or cell phone, I'm gonna put $100. Cable or satellite, I'm gonna put $100. And internet, you know, say $60. And what's cool about this, I'll give you this combination package and they tell you what it means. Offered by service providers that can include services such as your telephone, internet, cable, etc. for a set price. So it's very user friendly and they'll walk you through it. Okay, let's say you have now entertainment subscriptions. Let's say you have Netflix. Let's say it's $12. I don't know what it is nowadays. You can figure it out if you have one and put it in here. And let's move on to food. Okay, groceries. I'm gonna put $100, and this is weekly. Restaurant takeout. You may have $50 a week. It depends on what you have in terms of food expense, and if you have more, you add an item here. Insurance, life insurance, let's say life insurance about $100 on a monthly basis. If you have disability or accident, you put it in here, okay? Now, transportation, let's say you have a car loan or you lease a car. I'm gonna put in here $300 for car lease. Car insurance, I'm gonna put in here $100. For gas, let's say on a weekly basis, $50. Maintenance of the car, And again, if you hover there, they tell you what it means. You need regular maintenance, etc., etc. You should have some money in here put away. I'm gonna put $50. Car license and registration, I'm gonna put $60 depending on the province you live in. You may have different costs in here. Parking, if you take your car to work or wherever you go and you have parking expenses, I'm gonna say $200 per month. Or if you take public transportation, you don't use your car as often, then you put that number in there. Cool? So now let's go and look at recreation, travel and vacation. If you travel on an annual basis, look at your costs and put the number in here. But here's something I want you to pay attention to. Look how much money is left over. You see, we started with $8,666. We put this much money away. We spent this much money already, and there's only $811 left. So whatever you're gonna spend, you have to keep in mind that this is all that's left. Okay? So let's put $1,000 on an annual basis on vacation. And then you look at if you have a club membership or you go to concert or whatever you want to do, you put it all in here. And again, the money comes out of this bucket right here. And let's say on alcohol, you know, we spend $50 per month. Again, look at the number here. Now you got to be careful because the number is getting smaller. Personal care, hairdresser and barber, let's say $50. Cosmetics, let's say another $50. Spa and beauty care, if you do that, then put the number in here, and please be careful. Look at the numbers here. It's getting smaller and smaller. Clothing, we all need clothing. Let's see, let's say $50 a month. Accessories, you could put a number there if you have accessories expense on a monthly basis. And doctor or medical expense on an annual basis, $300. Dentist, if you don't have insurance, let's say $220. And if you have a specialty kind of attention that you need, chiropractor, whatever the case may be, you put the number in there. Okay, now let's go to pets. If you have, you know, dog or a cat or other pets, you put the number in here. Pet food supplies, I'm gonna put $50 monthly. And vet, you know, if you have pets, you may need vet attention for your pets. I'm gonna put $50 and we move on. Now fees, you know, whatever your banking fees, you put it in here. Credit card fees, if you have one of those credit cards that have annual fees, you put it in here. I'm gonna put $250. Professional fees or professional dues, if you're a nurse, an engineer, or whatever profession that you may have, you need to put a number there. I'm gonna put $100. Okay? Now, pay attention to this, please. Again, there's only $401 left in the bucket. Gifts and donations, and you should put whatever number you have here for gifts. We usually give gifts for birthdays and baptisms and so on, so I'm going to put $500 annually here. And donations, if you have a favorite charity, you may put $200 here. Okay, let's see what happens. We have $343 left in the bank, and that's pretty much it. So let's see what happens. We started with $8,666. We put away $3,316. We spent about $5,000 and we have this much left. So I think that's fantastic if you have this money left. You can put this in savings, or if you want to put more money into that trip, the one I take annually, you can. Why? Because you took care of everything here. Okay, so let's close this up and go to next. Let's see what happens. So here we are. This basically tells you that you started with this much money, you spent this much money, and you saved this much money. They give you graphical charts to show you where your money is going. You can go into details, understanding you know, where everything is. And look at that. Here they're gonna itemize it one by one. So you know exactly where the money is going. I think this is a fantastic tool. Use it, and if you think you want to adjust your numbers, go back and adjust it. Let's say for whatever reason, you want to do something differently. Okay, let's go to recreation, and you want to do, in a splurge and take that $5,000 vacation trip. Now you have $9 left in your bank account. Okay, if you want to do golfing and the membership is like $1,200, what's going to happen here? Well, now you're in the hole. So that's what's really cool about this. If you think you're in the hole and you still want to do the golfing thing, well, maybe you can go back and say, I'll spend $4,000 on my vacation, and this way, basically you almost break even. Okay, so you can play with the numbers, you can go back and forth and check things out. Like personal care, this is not enough money. Like, would you rather take a vacation with $4,000 and not have enough clothes? Maybe not. So you adjust the numbers. And you want to have a golf membership and not being able, to feed your kids. You figure that one out. This is why this thing is amazing, and that's why you can adjust it and you can figure things out. And it always tells you how much money is left in the bucket. And you go to next, you check things out, and then you go to the next, and it'll give you even a better summary and gives you badges that you are within the limits for everything that you're supposed to be doing. Okay, this is it. Please play with the numbers to make the budget work for you, and please remember to follow the strategy. 1, spend money on needs first. Needs are like paying your rent or mortgage, utilities, food, things that you need to survive. 2, pay your most expensive debt next, like credit cards. 3, save money for a rainy day, about 6 months of living expenses. 4, save money for your future, like retirement in RSP and TFSA, and for your kids' education in RESP. And 5, if there's money left over, go have fun. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button. Please share this video and tell me what you think by leaving me a comment in the comment section below. Please check my pre-retirement course. It covers all of this and much more, and it sets you well for the future. The link is in the description section. Joseph here, and see you next time.